All right, so I'm starting my weight loss journey over. I'm ready for, y'all, I'm trying, and I'm just getting where I'm like more and more frustrated and just ready to make something happen. So I've maintained the weight loss of the 10 pounds. I've stayed around 190. I found something new and I think I want to try it to get this going. It's the end of week 16. I mean, I could look like a completely different person right now. And I think that the lessons that I've been sharing this whole time have really mattered. I think they have made a difference because I still believe that everything's all mental. Now I found something that I think may help me a little bit better. This is the OMAD diet. It's a 1 meal a day. I played around with it a little bit. Like this past week, I did like 3 days in a row of 1 meal a day, and I lost like 3 pounds. Like each day the scale moved. So it's like really good, motivating, and I felt really good while I was doing it. So I'm gonna try the 1 meal a day. I've even eaten French fries, hamburgers, like junk food, and have lost weight doing it. People have gotten over like the bad eating habits, their bad relationship with food from doing the OMAD diet. So I'm gonna try this and I'm really excited about it. I've been doing all my research and playing with it. So the rules. For me, my ultimate goal is to get like 3 out of the 7 days where I'm eating low carb and really having like 7 days consistently a good clean meal. I know for me, the best way for me to actually follow through with something long term, I have to do it in little bitty baby steps. When I quit drinking soda, it was really hard for me to like lose the carbonation. So I would drink those ice sparkling water drinks. So it had flavor, had a carbonation, and then eventually I moved from there to water. So it was like just little baby steps to make me feel like I'm not really missing out on anything. So my first goal is just gonna be to get to where I'm eating 1 meal a day consistently. So I'm gonna do that by just like eating whatever I want, but just having it just the 1 meal a day. Then from there, I'll like take away something that feels doable for me at the time. So once I get to where I feel good about, hey, I'm just eating 1 meal a day, it's not like something I have to actively like really like kind of push too hard for, then I'll go to taking away like either taking away French fries or taking away pizza or taking away fried foods, period. Just something when I get to that point that I feel like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna be missing out on too much. All right, so my tips on what to expect just from like the little bit I've played around with it. For me, it's all about mental tricks. And if I can tell myself, oh, just a couple more hours, then I can kind of like get over a hump. So for me, I like to have the 1 meal around between 1 and 3 p.m. I'll start to get hungry around like 11 o'clock-ish, 12 o'clock-ish, and then I'm like, okay, just wait a couple more hours. Sometimes I distract myself so much and get so into another task that I don't eat till 3 o'clock. So once I get that meal in, it keeps me full over several hours, most of the evening. And then around like 7, 8 o'clock, I start to like, I'm kind of hungry again, but it's just enough where I'm like, just a few more hours, go to sleep, wake up, and then things are completely different when I wake up. My appetite, all of that's completely different. So I've seen a lot of people actually like to do their meal at the end of the day, but I have it ingrained in my head from the past that if I eat a big meal and then go to sleep, it teaches my body to store the fat. If I have a meal and then go out about my day and I'm active, then it teaches my body to burn it off. So I like doing mine in the middle of the day. I really love it because while I'm not eating or while I'm fasting, like they say, I think clearer, I have more energy. And they say it's because of like our ancestors, like way back when we would hunt all day, and so it gets us to have like clear focus until we find food, and then it's a lot harder to have focus and stuff when your body's like digesting all of this food. And I enjoy it because I enjoy the effort part of it. I enjoy the focus, I enjoy the energy, and I'm trying to like actively put that into my head too. And you know, I saw this thing, Andrew Huberman, he did a post about how they did an experiment where kids would love to draw, and then they put a reward at the end of it. Every time they drew something, they got a reward. And they found that once they gave the kids the reward, they would start looking for the reward, and that took away the enjoyment of drawing. So when we are working just for the reward, we stop enjoying the process part of it. So really just enjoying the process of while I'm fasting, during my fasting period. But I really enjoyed it. I think just for me, it's gonna be a little bit difficult because I have 2 vacations coming up. So that part I'll give myself a little leeway on, but for the most part, my goal is to have everything consistently. So I'm gonna post a video about all of the success stories using OMAD, and I'll put a link for it at the end of this video. And if you're doing OMAD with me, type OMAD down at the bottom. So I woke up this morning at 192.9. This will be my new starting weight for OMAD. I started 16 weeks ago at 200.3, down about 10 pounds. And yeah, I'm excited to try this, something new. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.